So it's time to do the other side of the James Harden, Darius Garland shocking trade that went down yesterday. Let's rebuild the Cavs with the beard himself, James Harden. And I feel like this trade, it might actually favor the Clippers a little bit. So either way, we will do the 2026 second rounder, Darius Garland for James Harden. They're actually going to say no. Do I get a counter? Just wanted to see that. So yeah, James Harden is now a Cleveland Cavalier, which is definitely shocking. I did not think that this trade was going to happen. It just happened. I also feel like so quickly. It was like 11 p.m. Eastern on Monday night when Shams reported that James Harden is requesting a trade. Then it came out very soon that Kobe Altman, the main decision maker in Cleveland, was the most interested in James Harden. And then he's now a Cav about less than 24 hours later. This happened late last night as well, like 7 o'clock or something. And now we have a James Harden, Donovan Mitchell backcourt, which I think makes them better this year. I think it's a little bit riskier long term. And I'm still kind of indifferent on this trade. When it initially happened, I was like, what is Cleveland doing? Because I thought if they were going to trade away Darius Garland, it would be for a wing or a good defensive shooting guard. I mean, this trade is not going to happen now, but like, I think a perfect shooting guard next to Donovan Mitchell would have been Jalen Suggs or Derek White, and you're moving out Darius Garland for one of those guys. We'll see how James Harden works. He is a good passer. So is Darius Garland. You could, definitely say Harden's a better playmaker. He's been more available over the last few years as well. And maybe Cleveland thinks this isn't just a 1 year window. It's a 2 to 3 year window because Harden is 36 years old. We'll see if they end up making another move by the end of the deadline. They already made a trade for, I guess, Dennis Schroeder and Keon Ellis. So we're doing that part of the rebuild as well. And then also I can expect them to salary dump Lonzo Ball, which I'll do in my own way. I don't know how accurate it's going to end up being because I don't think it's going to be a big trade. I mean, I would love to send them to Milwaukee for Bobby Portis. I feel like Hayward Highsmith would make a ton of sense from the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, how much cap space do you guys have? Could we do Lonzo Ball for Jalen Wilson? And I'll throw in a second for you to take on his contract. It just helps them duck the tax even more this year, even though Lonzo's under an expiring contract. I mean, honestly, they might not. I don't even think I need to throw in the second rounder in this deal. I am curious to see what this ends up looking in real life. I mean, people still think Cleveland could be a Giannis Antetokounmpo team. People think that Cleveland could be a LeBron James team in the offseason. We'll see when we get there. It is funny that the Clippers and the Cavs play tonight. I highly doubt James Harden plays in that game, but hey, you never know. So it's going to be Harden, Mitchell, Tyson, Wade for now until Evan Mobley gets back. And then we're going to have Jared Allen at the 5, Sam Merrill, Dennis Schroeder off the bench. Yeah, like Schroeder, you just need to play like 17 minutes a night, maybe less than that. Keon Ellis as well. I mean, Keon Ellis struggled to find playing time in Sacramento. Is that going to change at all in Cleveland? I'm not sure at this point. But yeah, Mobley and Strus will get minutes when they're back in the rotation. So I'm going to go 36 to Harden, 36 to Mitchell. We'll go 32 to Jared Allen. I'd like to go, honestly, 30 to Jalen Tyson. And then just taking a look at our shot tendencies as well. Like, I'd like to bump up Donovan Mitchell to probably like a 9. Like, this is still Donovan Mitchell's team. But James Harden is obviously going to have a big say in his usage rate. We're going to have Evan Mobley like at an 80 shot tendency. I want Jalen Tyson to shoot the ball a decent amount. Everybody else is fine. Keon Ellis, like, if I can afford him at the end of the year, sure, we'll bring him back. But it's not a guarantee that that's even going to be possible. I haven't hated the Tyrese Proctor minutes this year. I've also really liked the Craig Porter Jr. minutes as we ended up losing to the Clippers by 9. I mean, you could definitely say that the Cavs have had somewhat of a disappointing season relative to their expectations, right? As they go into the year fresh off of 64 wins, and they're not even going to come close to that this year. So let's get Evan Mobley in the rotation. I mean, I like Craig Porter Jr., but there's no point in playing Craig Porter Jr., Keon Ellis, and Dennis Schroeder coming off the bench. So I'd like to play Dean Wade. I definitely like to play Max Strus, who recently came back. So Dean Wade, going to get 10 minutes a night. Max Strus can get about 21 minutes a night. Although him and Merrill, a little bit redundant of each other, I would say, in a way. So we'll do something like that. Actually, I got to get more minutes to Mr. Evan Mobley. So let's do this. And we'll go 31 to Mobley for now. And a big part for the Cavs, or a big reason why they made these moves, was to shed some money against the second apron. I could re-sign Keon Ellis. I could re-sign a lot of guys. I feel like I'll bring back Dean Wade, but I don't know what like he'll actually get in the offseason. I feel like Dean Wade could get $6 million a year. I feel like he's a pretty underrated defender. We are 35 and 28. 2K hasn't really. Oh, We've lost to the Boston Celtics, Hornets, Pistons. We lost to the Wizards on February 11th by 2 points. Then we go on a nice little winning streak. All right, so Jokic wins an MVP, averaging a 28-point triple-double. Cooper Flag is your Rookie of the Year. Naz Reid takes home the second Sixth Man of the Year award of his career. Wemby Depoy, Nemes Keita Most Improved, and Pascal Siakam is your Clutch Player of the Year. Okay, I don't know if you could win an award for winning no more than like 30 games. James Harden, all NBA second team. Obviously, his numbers with the LA Clippers helped a little bit, but still averaged 24, 4.5, and 8 assists tonight. Him and Donovan Mitchell they're both on all NBA second team. Is this the best backcourt in the NBA? I guess I haven't really thought of that yet. Shout out to Evan Mobley, all defensive first team. And then that's probably going to be it. We're not going to have a rookie. Like, if I'm going to go through all the teams in my head real quick, like, better than the Pistons backcourt. I mean, the Knicks, it's like Brunson, but then whoever the number 2 is, like, it's either Bridges or Hart. Yeah, like, I'm probably taking the Cavs one. Pritchard and White, yeah. Like, I feel like that's better. The Magic is like Suggs and Bane. The Hawks isn't, like, great anymore. I guess, like, Maxey and Edge comes up there, but no, I'm obviously taking Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. It's definitely the best backcourt in the Eastern Conference. And in the West, I mean, off the top of my head, like, Luka and Reeves, I guess, is one that you can argue. And that is probably it, in a way. I mean, you have Fox and Castle. Yeah, Ant and, like, DiVincenzo. Yeah, I'm probably taking Harden and Mitchell. So we ended up as the 4 seed going up against the 5-seeded Toronto Raptors in round number 1. A team that likes to play physical, a good defensive team. And we'll see how we look. So we are going to trim the rotation a little bit. Keon Ellis played good down the stretch, but honestly, I don't think I'm going to play him in the playoffs. I know his defense could be valuable, but we are going to play Dean Wade, who is a little bit more... Honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to play Dean Wade. I feel like I got to play a backup center. So it might be Thomas Bryant, who's going to play like 10 minutes a night. We're going to play Schroeder and Merrill 15. We'll go 20 to Strus. We're going to go 39 to Harden, 40 to Mitchell. We'll do 32 to Tyson, 36 to Mobley, and 33 to Jared Allen. I got to play our best guys. Game number 1 against Toronto, we lose by 2. Damn, we almost came back. We scored 48 in the fourth quarter. Mobley had a triple-double. Harden played well. Harden's got to beat those playoff allegations where he's sometimes has turned into a pumpkin and obviously doesn't show up. Harden 33 and 11. Allen 24, 11 and 7. 7 steals for Mr. Jared Allen. 23, 13 and 8 for Mobley. 5 turnovers. 8 assists for Donovan Mitchell. Game number 3, we win this one. Let's go 133, 120. I was waiting for the Donovan Mitchell breakout offensive game, and there it is. James Harden, he's been really freaking good for us, so we're up 2-1. We are going to lose game 4 by 1. So both our losses by 2 and by 1. Game 5, Harden's dealing with a bruised knee, but we win by 23. Mitchell carries the offense. Mobley with another triple-double. Mobley's averaging 9 assists here. What is going on with Evan Mobley? This is sick. Game 6, oh my God, we lose by 14. This would be disappointing to lose Game 7. We are going to be at home in Cleveland. Hopefully, James Harden shows up this Game 7. He lost his last Game 7 to the Denver Nuggets in the 2025 playoffs. A great second quarter, a terrible third quarter. As we are down by 3, we're up by 4. Can we go on a little bit of a run? And it looks like we are going to be advancing to round number 2. We outscore them by 15 points in the fourth quarter. We win 129-115. Donovan Mitchell with 35. Harden with 20. Mobley with 16, 14, and 6. And we're taking on the Detroit Pistons. So a divisional matchup here in round number 2. Harden and Mitchell both dropped 27 a night. Wow, we have 3 guys get 7.5 assists or more. That's kind of crazy. So you have a Central Division matchup and an Atlantic Division matchup. Harden's good to go. Let's see how this looks against Detroit, who traded away Jaden Ivey for Kevin Huerter at the deadline so far. They could definitely make another move as we steal game 1. Jalen Tyson with 27. He's been a beast for us in the playoffs. Mitchell, Harden, Mobley were great as well. Game 2. We lose this one, 128-117. 24 for Allen, 23 for Tyson. That's fine. I'll split them in Detroit, but win game 3. There we go. 136-107. We win by 29. 45 points for Donovan Mitchell. Game number 4, we're going to win this one. 129-120. Mobley with 28. Mitchell with 27. Harden with 21. Can we win game number 5? Nope. We end up losing this one by 12. Cade fouled out in 27 minutes, and we still lost. Don't let them force a game 7. Okay, there we go. So the Cavs, for the first time in the Donovan Mitchell era, make it to the conference finals. and all they needed to do was trade away DeAndre Hunter and Darius Garland for Dennis Schroeder, James Harden, and Keon Ellis, who's not really playing for us. So the numbers were a little bit down in round number 2. Right? Detroit's got the best defense in the league. We're going up against the Knicks, a rematch of the 2023 playoffs in round number 1, and then you have a rematch of last year's conference finals over there in the West. So we are going to lose game 1 to New York. Oh my God. We lost by, 48 points? Not great. Not great at all. Game 2, oh boy, we end up losing by 20. I mean, the Knicks are good in this game. I don't know. I just feel like we should put up a little bit better of a fight. We do end up winning game 3. An abysmal fourth quarter aside, like a really good game though. 50 combined between Tyson and Donovan Mitchell. 16 and 19 for Jared Allen. Game 4, we're going to win this game as well, so it's a brand new series. Jared Allen looking like he did against the Portland Trailblazers the other night. He just dropped 37 and 14. Mitchell with 21 and 10 as we are tied 2-2. We're going to go down 3-2. Cat with 27, Donovan Mitchell with 34. So backs against the wall. Our first time in an elimination game where it's not like a game 7 for us. And we have a good first quarter, a fine enough second quarter, fine enough third quarter. And folks, we are going to game 7 of the conference finals. Harden and Tyson combined for 50. Mitchell was right behind Tyson. Strus knocked down 14. I'm sure Jared Allen either got hurt or fouled out. He fouled out. So winner takes on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Can we beat the New York Knicks on the road? James Harden, Donovan Mitchell have a great first half. We are up by 27 points. Jalen Tyson has really showed up to work during these playoffs. Just don't choke this away. That third quarter, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Oh my God, if I blow a 27-point lead, that is going to be insane. But I don't think we will. The Cleveland Cavaliers are going to the NBA Finals here in 2026. Donovan Mitchell dropped 30. Harden 29, Tyson 20, Evan Mobley with another triple-double in the playoffs. Ant and Mobley are your conference finals MVPs. Donovan Mitchell versus Rudy Gobert here in the NBA Finals. Two guys that were on the Utah Jazz back in, or all the way up to the 2022 season. Harden and Mitchell kind of carried that offense there. I wanted to see if I could look at Evan Mobley triple-doubles in the playoffs. Can I look at that? Evan Mobley's got 3 of them here in the playoffs. He's got 14 double-doubles. Allen's got 9 double-doubles. Harden 4. Mitchell 2. And I'm not sure if they have any injuries. Like I said, they made a trade for they traded away Mike Conley, so he shouldn't be there. Good job on 2K updating this already. I don't think he's going to be the reason why we lose the series here. We lose game 1 by 8 in overtime. Oh my God. Ant had 61. Randall at 34. Reed at 29. Mitchell 39. Harden 34. Mobley 28. Allen 21. Game 2 goes to the Timberwolves by 13. I mean, I think we lost the first 2 to the Knicks, so I shouldn't panic yet, but we got to win game 3. All right, there is the series. Going to, like, we make it to the NBA Finals just to get swept. Like, that stinks. Probably going to get gentlemen swept at this point. 31 for Harden. Can we force a game 6? Yes, let's go. All right, so we end up winning by 3. We get 40 from Mitchell, 35 from Harden. All right, game 6 at home. This is the one we got to win. And then obviously game 7, anything can happen. A great second quarter, a great third quarter. Oh my God, the Timberwolves on the verge of blowing a 3-0 lead. 31 for Mitchell, 30 for Mobley, 29 for Harden, double-double for Jared Allen. I mean, game 7, I got to play our guys like a decent amount. So what I'm going to do is probably lower Bryant's minutes a little bit. Let's up Jared Allen's minutes. And then let's lower, I don't really know, Merrill or Strus's minutes. Probably lower Strus a little bit. And we'll go 38 to Mobley. Game 7 here against Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves. Can we come back down 3-0? Hey, that's a good first quarter. It's a bad second quarter, though. It's a good start to the third. We're only down by 5. I just want it to be close. All right, we're down by 12. Damn, we really just scored 40 points in the second and third quarter. It's definitely a lower scoring game. We're down by 11. Down by 7 with 3 minutes to go. Can we come back? James Harden is in the game. Donovan Mitchell coming off a screen. Pull up mid-range jumper. That is good. I think that was off the glass. And just like that, it's a 5-point game. And we didn't waste any time. Mitchell's getting the Edwards assignment. I mean, I don't really know who would at this point. Because, I mean, that was the issue with the Cavs in the playoffs. Because, like, Garland and Mitchell can't really defend on the perimeter. Randall's going to miss that 3. Kick it up to the Beard. Up there to Evan Mobley. Oh my God, I can't do all these pump fakes. I was scared I was going to mess that up. All right, kick it back out to Harden. Honestly, we could just spam pick and roll with Harden. Can I get a good screen here? Good animation. Harden for 3. Bang, let's go. Just like that. It's a 2-point game. We kind of I don't know. We're hitting or we're getting our guys to the exact spots they need to. Randall's playing injured right now. Randall to the rim. That is no good. And he falls to the ground. Kick that up to James Harden. Can Harden go right around? There we go. Kick it to Mobley. Mobley misses it. No. Evan. Oh, that's not good. All right, McDaniels. We can have shoot threes. He's not like the greatest three-point shooter in the world. Mobley guarding Ant isn't great. I'm fine with this matchup. I'm fine. Randall, hurt. He's going to miss that. Let's go. All right, Mobley's going to set Harden a screen. I don't know if we can get the lead here. Harden to the rim. Can Harden get to the foul line? No, Mobley crashed the glass. What are we doing? Oh, no. I see you, Anthony Edwards. I jumped way too early. Dante DiVincenzo. I don't think... Oh, he does hit that. Damn, I could have gotten a really good block animation there from Jalen Tyson. All right, 4-point game. 96 seconds left. I mean, we should try to get it to Donovan Mitchell. Although, like... I guess I'm a little bit more scared of Ant as a defender. So let's kick it back out to Mitchell. Let's call the screen from, I guess, Allen here. He could probably set a better screen than Mobley. Mitchell get downhill. Mitchell gets downhill. He's not, I don't know how to do the, like, over the head animation he does in real life, or the move where he brings the ball, like, all the way around. Let's try to play a little bit of help here. Yep, I'm here. No way Randall hits that. Get out of here. Let's go. All right, 2-point game. We have a chance to tie it up once again. I would love to score quickly. Can Harden get to the rim? He cannot. Let's give it to our best player, Donovan Mitchell. Mobley, get over here. Let's cut back. There we go. Mitchell out to Harden. Harden, he's already hit 1-3. Can he hit another one? Let's go. The beard gives us a 1-point lead. Let's go with 56 or 50 seconds left. Oh my God. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. These script writers cooked with this one. Ant downhill terrifies me. Ant downhill terrifies me so much. We're here with Mitchell. I'm trying, and he's got the step. Allen, I need you to come over. Where is my help defense? We can't have Donovan Mitchell on an island with Anthony Edwards. It's just impossible. Let's keep doing what we're doing. I would love to get a quick 2. Allen to the rim. Now we're going to go with Mitchell. He's going to miss that, isn't he? That's the shot I took. That is the shot I took. That is no bueno. That is not good at all. All right. They're going to waste a lot of time. We have 2 timeouts. I mean, they hit a 3. That's kind of the dagger. They hit a 2. It's not impossible for us to come back. I'm here. Randall, you're not scoring on the on a former decoy. No way. Get the board, Mobley. Timeout. Okay. This is where legends are made. 95-94. I am so nervous. I got to go to Donovan Mitchell. Honestly, like, I like Jared Allen, but I feel like he shouldn't be out there. So I'm going to go to Max Strus. God forbid we get caught up and I got to kick something out. So let's go to Jared, or let's do this. I mean, it does eliminate a good screen setter. We only have 4 seconds left. Donovan Mitchell 2. Donovan Mitchell 1. Can I get a foul call? Oh, no. Oh. I just lost the NBA Finals on that shot. I thought it was going in. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that is devastating. Maybe James Harden's never gonna win a ring. Oh my God, that is so brutal. That is so sad. I mean, I don't think it was the greatest shot by me. I wanted to watch it, but I was like, I played this whole game. Let me play it out. Damn, that sucks so much. This hurts. This really hurts to see. And Finals MVP is Anthony Edwards. I guess I sold it there with that Donovan Mitchell shot. I took some bad Donovan Mitchell shots in that game, unfortunately. So there goes LeBron, Chris Paul, Lowry, Conley, Horford. These guys end up retiring. I don't think we're going to take a big step back. Obviously, we got to worry a little bit about a James Harden regression, which may or may not happen this offseason. So let's go here to the draft lottery. The Cavs didn't get their first round pick in this year's draft, actually. So we are going to have the 28th overall pick. The Pacers win the lottery. Hawks 2, Jazz 3, Kings 4, Wizards 5. Good job that we're still like, well, I mean, the Pacers got 1, so their pick is like top 4 protected. But I just hate that we're in February. The deadline's about to happen, and 2K doesn't even have the correct picks for the Rockets anymore or the Pacers. It's just, I don't know at this point. It's incompetent. So we'll keep Kenny Atkinson. I mean, we were in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. I can't really let you go. So let's go here to the night of the draft. I mean, I could end up drafting somebody. Obviously, we can maybe trade. Do we trade Allen? Move Mobley to the 5? I don't know if I'm going to do that. I think I'd like to add a good backup center this offseason, as Darren Peterson's a Pacer, Boozer's a Hawk, and the Utah Jazz are trading the pick for Pascal Siakam. So I guess 2K maybe didn't update the Jaren Jackson Jr. trade. I mean, that is phenomenal for the Pacers. AJ DeBance and Darren Peterson. Oh my God. And Halliburton here in the East. It's a little scary, not going to lie. So I don't have any draft capital to move up. So let's go to our pick. I'm not going to trade the pick. Is there any centers? We could take Floyd Badunga from Kansas. Patrick Gungbuff from Duke, I don't mind. I mean, I just... Ooh, Tony Yesufu is a good ad. I think I'd rather do that. I think I'm going to take Tonde Yesufu instead of Patrick Gungba and then try to get a better veteran center to back up Jared Allen because Thomas Bryant and Larry Nance Jr. just aren't going to cut it long term. Keaton Wagler ended up actually going 4. Caleb Wilson went 5. Team player options, Harden opts out. We're going to give him an extension. I'll pick up the team options on Tyson and Craig Porter Jr. I'm going to give Daquan Thomas the qualifying offer. He's been a fun Cleveland Cavalier this year. And then Harden, let's go a 2-year extension. I'll give him $96 million. I don't think I'm going to get outbid on the open market, and I will not. And I mean, now it's essentially more than the Garland contract in a way, or it's kind of the same. I'll bring back Keon Ellis on a 2-year deal. Maybe a 1+1. Dean Wade, I'd like to bring back on the minimum as well. And then Jalen Wilson, I'm going to let kind of walk here in free agency. All right, so I'm going to sign Jock Landale to a 1-year deal to be my backup center next year. And then hopefully I get back Naquan Tomlin on the qualifying offer. I don't know if I'm going to make any trades this offseason. As we've re-signed Harden, Reeves goes to the Bulls. Okay, they have all these guards right now. Why not add another one? Peyton Watson got a nice contract. Glad 2K finally updated his overall. So Tomlin comes back on the QO. Mitchell regresses a little bit. Harden regresses a little bit. Merrill and Schroeder as well. Proctor actually goes up to a 78 overall. How about that? All right, so let's advance to the 2027 season where we're still going to have a little bit of flexibility to make some trades at the deadline. I hope next year 2K implements an apron in my NBA. Probably won't. I think we'd be a little bit over the second apron. I think it's at like 217 million, but it's going to go up. Actually, yeah, we're probably over the second apron once again, which, hey, that's added pressure, and that's obviously limits on what you can do. So Harden, Mitchell, Tyson, Mobley, Allen starting 5. Schroeder is going to get 15 minutes off the bench. Strus is going to get like 18 off the bench. I want to go 30 to Allen, 31 to Mobley. We'll do 30 to Tyson, 35 to Mitchell. We'll do 34 to the backcourt throughout the regular season. That's fine with me. Jock Wandale could be the backup center. We can go 18 to Merrill. We'll do 18 to Wandale as well. And then the last spot, do I want to give it to Yesufu? I think I'd rather give it to Keon Ellis over Tyrese Proctor for now, just to see what Keon Ellis can do. And hopefully this team can be one of the better teams in the Eastern Conference this year. I mean, we ended up as the 4 seed last year after I took control around the trade deadline. So we'll see how we do this year. We're off to a good start. We're 7-1. All right, so we're here at the 2027 trade deadline. We are 39-15. So we're playing really good ball right now. We have the best point differential, a little bit just above the New York Knicks by 0.1. The Pistons are right there as well. It feels like the Spurs are the best team in the NBA. We've had a couple different injuries to Jared Allen this year. We're currently missing Jock Landale. So I think since Dean Wade has kind of been our backup center and we'll stagger Mobley's minutes a little bit, I think I'm going to try to trade just for like a decent third string center in a way. And we're actually going to send out Max Strus and a second rounder for Brandon Clark, who basically becomes the backup over Jock Wandale, and Jock Wandale will eventually become the third string center. So, yeah, Dean Wade is not going to play as much. I thought with Sam Merrill and with Max Strus, it's a little redundant. Obviously, one of them can get hurt, and then it's like, okay, I wish I kept both of them, but we can up these minutes just a little bit as well. We'll up Clark to 18. Maybe we up Mobley to like 33, 36 to the backcourt, and the remaining 9. Let's see what Yesufu can do, the rook. So I don't know if that's too big of a move to do when you're a 1 seed, but I was Jalen Tyson. I would start probably Max Strus, and now I'm a little bit limited. So Wemby wins MVP, Darren Peterson Rookie of the Year, Austin Reeves got all that money from Chicago to come off the bench. Shout out to Tyler Kolek, Most Improved, Jalen Green, Clutch Player of the Year, and Mitch Johnson is your Coach of the Year. Here's All-NBA first team, no Cavs. All-NBA second team, we do get Evan Mobley. Okay, all right. I assume he's a top defender in the sport as well, and we get James Harden. So no Donovan Mitchell. We get Evan Mobley on all defensive first team. I don't think, we do get Yesufu on all rookie second team. Let's go. I did insert him into the starting lineup for like the final stretch because we didn't have the 1 seed locked up, but I felt comfortable about it, so I wanted to see what he can do. But now at full strength, obviously that is going to be Jalen Tyson. So it's going to be Harden, Mitchell, Tyson, Mobley, Allen. Brandon Clark's going to come off the bench. We're going to go Sam Merrill probably as the sixth man, Dennis Schroeder, and Keon Ellis. So we have like 2 guards, a wing, and a big coming off the bench. That's good with me. We'll go 5 to Mobley. We'll do 39 to Mitchell and Harden, and we'll do 31 to Tyson. We're taking on the Brooklyn Nets in round number 1 as we finish with a 59-23 record. And the only team in the Eastern Conference with an above 8-point differential, which would have been 3rd in the West behind the Spurs and the Timberwolves. So we're taking on the Nets with Yegor, Cam Thomas, Porter Jr., Clowney Claxton. So they haven't changed really their starting 5 too much. They had Rui Hashimura. They keep all 3 of these rookies, and they had Christian Brown as well. They traded for him. Another player 2K needs to fix his shot tendency. We win by 35 in game 1. Harden had 35. We're going to win game 2. We're going to win game 3, and we're going to sweep them. On to round number 2 to take on the Boston Celtics. That felt like a little bit more like Miami Heat-esque from the 2025 playoffs. Harden with 28, Mitchell with 21, Mobley with 17 and 10, and we're on to round number 2 to take on the Boston Celtics. Not an easy matchup whatsoever. They added Nikola Vucevic, so we could definitely be doing a new look Celtics rebuild after the deadline. I want to see if they make another move. We win game 2. Wow, what a defensive performance. Tatum with 18, Brown with 10. Hell yeah, man. Pritchard with 4, White with 8. What a defensive performance. We're going to win game 3, 125-111. Harden with 35, Mobley with 32. Game 4, bang. We are 8-0 in the playoffs. Schroeder twists his ankle. Mitchell's got a migraine. He's fine for the conference finals. We're taking on the Atlanta Hawks, another good team here in 2K. Jalen Johnson does very well in the sim. There's Mobley and Harden as well. Tyson 17 and 7. Game 1, we win. 119-103. Game 2, oh, there goes Sam Merrill for 1 to 2 weeks. So you know what? That's where Max Strus would have came in handy. I think I'm actually going to go Yesufu here, which is a little risky. Probably should go to Dean Wade. We win game 2. We are 10-0 in the playoffs. Allen with a double-double. Clark with 19. Harden with a double-double. Mobley with almost a 27-point triple-double. Game 3 goes to the Cavs. 122-113. And as long as we don't blow a 3-0 lead, we are going to be just fine. All right, so we're not going to be undefeated going. Oh, my God. Zachary Reese drops 54 on our heads. Okay. Game 5, we end up gentlemen sweeping them. And we are back in the NBA Finals. We are not going to have a rematch of last year as the Timberwolves losing the conference finals, but that means they've been into 4 straight conference finals. Mobley and Wemby are your conference finals MVPs. Merrill is going to still be out 1 to 2 weeks, unfortunately. Yesufu struggled a little bit, so I think I'm going to lower his minutes down to like 15. Let's go 36 to Mobley, 40 to the backcourt. So we're taking on San Antonio. Do they have any injuries? Doesn't look like it, at least to their guards. They still have Jeremy Shohan. They drafted Thomas Houck. That's about it. So you have a rematch of the 2007 finals, and we lose game 1. Yesufu played well. Mitchell played well. Harden, 16 points. Game 2, we go down 2-0. Deja vu from last year. We were down 3-0 and came back down 3-0. Okay, 2-1. There we go. We win by 19. Every home team has won so far. Please tell me that trend is going to continue. Let's get Yesufu out of the lineup, and let's put Sam Merrill back in. Game number 4, it's must win, and we do win. Let's go by 37 points. Mobley, 29, 16, and 11. Mitchell with 28. Harden with 31 and 7. Game 5, we're going to lose this one by 10. Okay. A little scared here. A little scared. Down 3-2 at home. Literally deja vu from last year. I was saying all we got to do is win game 6 and we go to game 7. That's not going to happen, though. We're going to lose in 6. All right. So for back-to-back years, I've lost the NBA Finals. 2K does not want James Harden to get a ring. We end up losing in 6. We lose to Minnesota last year, San Antonio this year. I'm just going to double check. Dennis Schroeder is allowed to retire. James Harden is not allowed to retire. So that is good. Hall of Fame, Steph, Russ, Lillard, no Dennis Schroeder. There's a minimum team or a maximum team requirement for the Hall of Fame if you play more than 5 teams. Well, actually, then that would eliminate Harden. All right, so draft lottery, we don't own our first round pick. It's going to go to the Pacers there at number 28. Heat win the lottery. I mean, Kenny Atkinson's contract is up. Do I go for like Jason Kidd, who has got better ratings, so I think could be a guy to put us over the hump? Nick Nurse has good ratings. I mean, I don't mind bringing back Kenny Atkinson. He just brought us to the NBA Finals, so I guess I got to bring him back. All right, so we just wrapped up the 2027 draft. I took one of my favorite prospects in this upcoming draft, 2026, Dalen Swain from Texas. I got a first-round grade on him. Mitchell opts out. Yeah, Mitchell's about to get a nice payday. We're going to pick up that team option on Keon Ellis. Jalen Tyson as well. Yeah, we're going to do everything we can to bring back Donovan Mitchell, obviously. And let's give him a lot of money. Yeah, a lot of money. I don't know if this is ever going to limit us to winning anything else, but we got to pay the dude. We're also going to bring back Craig Porter Jr. and Brandon Clark. I think I'd like to keep dialogue open with some of these guys. At least Dean Wade and maybe Naquan Tomlin. So let's get Dean Wade. Tomlin could come back on a QO. Do we have a little bit of like a minimum? We could bring back Max Strus. We could bring back DeAndre Hunter, funny enough. Ooh, Jordan Walsh would be a good pickup for this team. Please tell me I'm going to get him. Bang, there we go. Third string center, I guess, since Wandale left, but we're actually going to bring back Wandale on a one-year deal. And then I'm obviously going to make Jordan Walsh a small forward here. And I'm about to make an in-division trade. Sam Merrill, Tyrese Proctor, my 2031 first for Benedict Mathurin and a second. Benedict Mathurin is going to be our sixth man. I'm honestly going to take a flyer, I think, on Jordan Poole if he's going to choose us. If not, we'll choose Malik Beasley. But wow, we get Jordan Poole. Let's go. And I get Malik Beasley. I might have to cut one of them. But yeah, now Jalen Tyson's going to start at the 3. Matherin's going to come off the bench. Mitchell's a 93. Harden is still an 88, which is good. This is a good team. I feel like I'm going to have to cut somebody before the season starts. I'm not sure how many guys I'm going to have to cut. Let's see. Oh, we're actually good. I don't have to cut anybody before the year starts. And then any contract extensions, we could re-sign Jalen Tyson. Let's do that. Jared Allen can re-sign. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Hopefully, we can win a title here in 2028. Just kidding. I do have to cut 2 people. So let's see who I'm going to cut. I think Naquan Tomlin, I'm sorry. I'm going to cut you. And then I'm going to cut probably Malik Beasley since I already signed Jordan Poole, who's not going to play, but is just going to be a nice bench piece in case somebody does end up getting hurt or if I make a trade down the line as well. So let's go here to the 2028 season, and we just lost back-to-back NBA Finals. I'm hoping we could break that streak and win the NBA Finals this year. Obviously, that's our starting 5. We're going to go Mathurin off the bench. He's going to play the same amount of minutes as Tyson. Jordan Walsh off the bench as well, so we have plenty of wings. Brandon Clark off the bench. And then my backup guard, I could be Jordan Poole. I think I'd rather see what Keon Ellis can do for now. So let's go 35 to the backcourt. Let's go 33 to Mobley. Let's go 31 to Allen. We can go 17 to Clark. And then we can go a little bit more to Walsh and Keon Ellis. And hopefully this team can maybe dominate the regular season. We'll see. I did lose to the Spurs on opening night. All right, we're 3-2. All right, so we're here at the trade deadline. We are 43-8. We have a 24.8 point differential, which is actually unreal. The one thing, is it our defense that's that good? Yeah, 107.5 defense, 132.3 offense is amazing. The one thing I'm a little concerned about, Matherin's had a bunch of different injuries this year. And I have, yes, if I have Tyson, so it's not the end of the world if he got hurt during the playoffs. I'm getting 53 a night between Harden and Mitchell. That's kind of insane. I think the one thing I might do, I mean, I don't mind Craig Porter Jr. as a backup point guard, but I wonder if I could package like Jordan Poole and Keon Ellis for like a solid 2-way backup point guard in a way. I mean, not AJ Mitchell because I kind of get him all the time, but somebody like that in a way. And I know AJ Mitchells do not grow on trees. So let's say we do Keon Ellis, we do Jordan Poole. What could this net be? Trey Mann, probably not the guy I'm looking for. Bones Allen, no. Trey Jones, no. Cam Spencer, fun, but I would like somebody a little bit better defensively if I can. I don't know if that's greedy of me. Colin Gillespie, not a good defender, not a great defender, I should say, but I would like that. Colin Sexton, bring him back to Cleveland. How about that? That could be fun. Caleb Love from Toronto. Got offered Carter Bryant. That's kind of crazy. All right, so I think it comes down between Colin Gillespie or Colin Sexton. We're getting a Colin. So I can get Gillespie, but I can also bring Sexton back to Cleveland, the team that drafted him in 2018. Maybe I end up doing that. Yeah, we'll bring in Colin Sexton. Why not? Colin Sexton, welcome to the Cleveland Cavaliers. We make a trade within the division. So let's bump up Mathurin here. Let's give Colin Sexton probably about 15 minutes a night. I think there's something wrong with this 2K thing. Well, saying I can't play Mathurin, but I know I can. All right, so Wemby wins MVP this year. Terrence Stokes, Rookie of the Year, probably the best rookie in Miami since Dwayne Wade, Michael Beasley. You have Booker, Boozer winning Most Improved and Clutch Player of the Year. And we went 71-11 with Kenny Atkinson. Well, I'm glad I didn't fire him. Giannis, darts for Golden State. Could end up getting traded there. Jokic, darts to Brooklyn. And then James Harden, All-NBA third team with Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley, all defensive second team. And then that is going to be it for us. So we are the 1 seed. Obviously, we won 71 games. So back-to-back years, we were a 1 seed. We're taking on the Pacers, who have Halliburton, Peterson, DeBanza. It's pretty sick, not going to lie. And then if we look here at our player stats, Harden and Mitchell both averaged 24 a night. And the gang is all back together. Sexton was traded for Mitchell. Now he's back here. If I take a look at, or I wanted to look here at the standings, we had a 22.3 point differential. Pretty good, I would say. Really good, I would say. So we have Harden, Mitchell, Tyson, Mobley, Allen. Mathurin coming off the bench. I want Mobley playing a decent amount. We're going to have Sexton probably get 18 a night. Walsh get 18 a night. And Brandon Clark can get like 15 a night. So that means I'm not going to play Tonda Yesufu. We're going to go 31 to Jared Allen. I would like to go a decent amount to Harden and Mitchell. So maybe I go like just honestly 15 to Sexton. Maybe I go 25 to Mathurin. And then I go, something like that. All right, let's see how this goes. Taking on the Pacers. I mean, if I win 71 games just to lose in round number 1, I don't know. I'll probably never do a rebuild again. So we end up sweeping them. We get 54 out of Mitchell and Harden. Mathurin looked great off the bench. Taking on Brooklyn, who we swept last year. I was going to say, this team doesn't look that good, and then I see Nikola Jokic at the 5. Team's not really great around Jokic, but they do have Jokic. We win game 1, win game 2. I will say, damn, we lose game 3. We've been kind of lucky with injuries so far. We haven't had like a brutal playoff injury. I'm sure I just jinxed it as we end up beating the Nets in 5. We're taking on the Raptors in the conference finals. Not the most, I don't know, intimidating team in the world, at least in 2K, in terms of the sim. And they've kept a lot of the same guys. And we go up 2-0. I think we could sweep them. Go up 3-0. And we are going to gentleman sweep them. So we're taking on Giannis and the Warriors. Giannis and Mobley are your conference finals MVPs. Cavs versus Warriors, just like old times, just like 2015, 16, 17, 18. The Warriors are up 3-1 in the season series, or the all-time series. We split the first 2. We end up winning by 21, losing by 12. Don't lose game 3, please. There's an injury. Harden bruised shoulder, and we end up losing by 22 points. How bad is this injury to Harden? He loses just 1 overall point. That's not terrible, but I will lower the minutes a little bit. I'll bump up Sexton. Game 4. We're down. Oh, my God. If I'm going to lose the finals again. We lost by 7. Giannis going off. They have DiVincenzo, who's now going to beat me twice in the finals. Game 5. We end up winning. There we go. This is literally deja vu from every finals we've been in. I'm like trying to come back down 3-0. Jared Allen has a sore knee. Game 6. This is the one we got to win because then anything can happen in game 7. We got blown out against the Spurs last year. This time, all right, this is not as insane as the Minnesota coming back down 3-0, but coming back down 3-1. This is basically 2016 all over again here in 2028. We get off to a good start. Oh my God. Okay. We were up by like 20 at one point or close to it. Now we're only up by 9. Oh God, we're up by 7. We're up by 6. Oh my God, we're blowing our lead. Damn it. We're up by 2. They're about to take the lead any second now. We are tied. 97-97. They're up by 4. Holy shit. Nobody showed up in the fourth quarter. I'm hopping in. I'm winning this for this team. All right, Mitchell, come over a screen. Let's see if we can get to the rim here. I guess Jordan Walsh is out here right now. Mobley, get out of my way. Oh my God. Mitchell to the rim. I just don't want to test Giannis right now. Jordan Walsh for 3, please. Good luck. Bang, Jordan Walsh. I needed that. All right, so 3 minutes left. Harden is guarding Christian Anderson Jr., who's currently at Texas Tech. We are down by 2. They don't have Steph, I guess. I don't know if Steph retired. Giannis for 3, I'm okay with. Never mind. I thought I was okay with that. Giannis catch and shoot 3s here in Golden State. I guess Steph taught him well. Oh, yeah, Harden gets by. Mobley for 3. Please, if Giannis can hit this, Mobley can hit this. Of course not. Of course not. I knew I shouldn't have taken that, even though it was a good look. Now Donovan Mitchell has to guard Giannis. I got to swipe out of Mobley. Great steal. Let's go. Jalen Tyson run the floor. Wow. Giannis literally could have just backed down Mitchell. He didn't, and we were able to get 2 points out of that. That would have been, oh, my God, terrible. We would have been down by, like, 7 points or something like that. Oh, Mobley, what are you doing, Christian Anderson? Let's go. Tyson, run the floor with me. Harden. Oh, my God, Harden turns it over. No freaking way. Okay, Donovan Mitchell's got to guard Bilal Coulibaly, and... Okay, Bilal Coulibaly misses that. All right, we're only down by 3. Can Mitchell get to the rim? Jesus. The floor spacing is pissing me off, and you know why? It's because Jared Allen cannot shoot whatsoever. And Mitchell gets to the rim. Allen, just get the... What does Jared Allen do on this basketball court for me? Bilal, Harden is here. Mobley, go guard Giannis. What are we doing? Mitchell Robinson is out here. He obviously can't shoot, so we can double team Giannis here. Oh my God. Down by 5. Down by 5 with 90 seconds left. Giannis has 39 points. I swear to God, I'm going to lose my mind in this game. Mitchell, please catch and shoot. He misses it. Okay. Nobody wants to hit a 3. If I'm really about to lose my third... Oh my God, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind. The fact that we're going to come back down 3-1 again, like we came back down 3-0 a couple years ago, just to lose the finals is going to piss me off. Harden, can you do something here? I don't want to take a step back, pass the ball. Give it to Jay or Mitchell. I'm going to have to do another pick and roll. Can I get 1-3? That one's got to go in. Oh my God. F off, 2K. F off. Giannis is catching, shooting, like getting a catch and shoot 3 to fall, and I can't hit one single 3 with Donovan Mitchell. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. All right. I'm going to try to bait this just because. Throw it in. Give me that. Thank you. If I didn't get that steal, I was going to lose my mind. I got to take a 3 here. Harden, step back 3, please. Please. Oh my God. Nobody wants to hit a 3. Harden, get back. Harden, please, step back 3. Oh my God. Nobody wants to hit a fucking 3. Sorry for cursing. I don't know why I'm cursing. There's no reason to curse. That's game. That's what I game. And we end up losing our 3rd straight finals. 3rd. Harden might retire. Yep. So this is the last year of it. I'm overriding it. If I lose next year, I should have won the first 3 years because this is embarrassing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Clearly, I'm not being able to get anything done. Great. The Thunder get the #1 overall pick. I'm picking at 30, and I lost the finals. Kenny, keep you, but man, I want to fire you. So I ended up drafting a center, Stacey Paxson, 6'11", out of Kentucky. I might trade away Jared Allen. Like, it might come to that point where I'm trying to look for an upgrade over Jared Allen. If I trade away Jared Allen, I mean, I guess I don't need all these wings in a way. So if I traded Jared Allen and Tonde Yesufu, could I get anything? I can get Kaman and Mark Williams. That's pretty good because that really upgrades the backup center spot as well. I can get Anthony Black and Jett Howard. Doesn't really move me. He's such a coward. Good addition, but I kind of need a center. So I could get Kaman and Mark Williams. I mean, once again, it's just guys that can't space the floor. So I might make this in season. All right, I actually just simulated first day of free agency without signing James Harden. Let me not be stupid, because if Harden signed somewhere else, I would have been screwed. All right, so let's give Harden a 1-year deal. Bang. All right, so I'm actually going to go through this trade. With this trade, we're going to get Kaman and Mark Williams for Jared Allen and Tonde Yesufu. Player progression, Mitchell's a 93, Mobley's a 90, Mark Williams is an 83. This is such a good team. We won 71 games last year. We were down 3-1 in the NBA Finals, and we had to flirt with the comeback yet again. This is the final year. Like, this is the last year of James Harden's career. If we can't get it done, I don't know what year we can. I do have to cut somebody before the year starts. It's probably going to be my 2nd-round pick. Randy Floyd. So let's go here to the 2029 season. And yeah, we're going to do a farewell tour for James Harden. So this is actually the final year. How is Jalen Tyson hurt? Sore right knee? Was that in game 7 of the finals or the offseason? What's going on? All right, so I'm here at the trade deadline. 46-6 record again. We are on pace to probably getting 70 wins for the 2nd straight season. We've had a lot more injuries this year, though. Donovan Mitchell's had like 2 major injuries. He's missed half the year. Evan Mobley just had a right humerus fracture, so he's out 6 to 8 weeks, but we'll be back for the playoffs. I'm not making another trade. If this team can't win it all, I have failed my job rebuilding the Cavs. So Giannis wins MVP. Corey Tucker is your Rookie of the Year. He was the #1 overall pick. The Thunder got a 7-1 center out of Clemson with that Denver Nuggets 1st rounder. Jalen Johnson is now coming off the bench. Dyson Daniels is averaging a triple single, but winning DPOY okay. Dylan Harper, Most Improved and Clutch Player of the Year. Coach of the Year again, Kenny Atkinson. Might be the 3rd time I've gotten that award, or at least the 2nd time. Back-to-back 70-win seasons. Harden, All-NBA 2nd team as a 39-year-old. Wow. Harden's... I remember in like 2K, like, I don't know, 23 or 22, maybe 24. Like, he would not age well at all. He's aging nicely for us right now. We don't get Evan Mobley on an all-defensive team, and we are going to be going up against, let's see, the Toronto Raptors here in round number 1. We've had our fair share of injuries this year. I guess Kaman and Mark Williams aren't the healthiest guys that you can probably acquire, but we are pretty much healthy right now, and that's all that matters. So it's going to be Harden, Mitchell, Tyson, and then do we want to go Kaman or do we want to go Mark Williams? Kind of want to go Mark Williams, but they're just going to split minutes. It's going to be 24 apiece. We're going to play Mobley a decent amount. Walsh is going to get like 17 tonight, although Jordan Walsh was very good for us this season. Mathurin gets 25. I want Tyson getting 25. And then the last spot will be Colin Sexton getting 15 minutes a night. So I got 7 minutes left. Let's go 38 to these guys. And let's go 34 to Mobley. All right, taking on Toronto round one. If I can't beat a 8 seed after winning 70 games, I don't deserve to be here. We lose game one. We're getting injuries left and right. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, we just got so many injuries. All right, so Walsh is out for the year. That's just great. If I put in Dean Wade, I don't think so. I think that I'm just gonna actually run an 8-man rotation out there. We're gonna go 30 to Matherin, and let's go 32 to Jalen Tyson. Yeah, we're up 3-1, and we are gonna win in 5. Mitchell's good to go for round number 2 against the Pacers, who are getting better and better with Peterson and Debanza around Halliburton. Can we beat them? Yeah, we can win in 5, and we're in the conference finals just like that. Nobody got hurt, which is good. 28 for Harden in that series, 25 for Mitchell. Are we gonna go to our 4th straight NBA Finals, or the Atlanta Hawks going to beat us? We're going to beat them in 6, and we get our revenge against the Golden State Warriors. Harden versus Giannis Part 2. Oh, man. 4 finals. 4 years, 4 finals in this video. Can I get one done? We win game 1. Oh, we win game 2. We win game 3. Was Jared Allen holding us back? Oh, my God. We win it all. Harden goes nuclear as a 39-year-old, 32, 4, and 7, and he gets Finals MVP. Damn. So we actually kept a decent amount of OG Cavs, I would say. Harden and Porter Jr., Mitchell, Tyson is 4, Mobley and Wade 5 and 6, and then unfortunately no Jared Allen. So hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, I would appreciate you dropping a thumbs up. Let me know down below what you guys think about this trade. Unless Cleveland or the Clippers make like another drastic move, probably done rebuilding them until like after the deadline. I'm gonna rebuild some other teams as well. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.